Hey, and welcome to Cullum's Corner. No, it is the Real J Fisher podcast, bringing you just a little quick video. Um, I was unpacking to go to my other uh, parents' house, um, and so yeah, I kind of laid everything out. Um, Not for any particular reason, just so I can put it in two bags over there, organized and neat, not just thrown in there. Um, so yeah, I kind of laid it out so I could put it in the bag, and I thought, well, since it's already all spread out, I would give you guys little, what I got for peripherals and all that stuff. Um, and also kind of like a budget setup or stream setup, just because, well, I haven't actually like started like quality streaming yet. I've tried to, and it fails every time. So, um, I guess you could kind of call this a stream setup. I don't know. I thought, well, first we should probably start off with peripherals, and then I'll, go off from there. So obviously you have to have your keyboard. This is the Corsair K55 RGB keyboard. It is not mechanical. It is their kind of like budget option for an RGB keyboard. So it is membrane, but I mean it's decent. It's not the best, but it's not the worst by all means. So yeah, I have that. For mouse, I have this Evo Core mouse. I actually got this in a set for Christmas. I got it with a keyboard, a very bad membrane keyboard. I actually took that apart because I wanted to take out the little membrane, the membrane, whatever it's called, the grid. That's the membrane. So and I tried to take off that whole entire layer, but it's infused to the PCB, so I can't do anything with it. So yeah, that's just taken apart, and it also came with a LED light strip, and my cat came in here and basically tore that all apart. So, but yeah, it's a decent thing. It has a braided cable, which is kind of nice. Uh, three, three or four DPI settings. I don't know the exact specs on the DPI or anything. Next for headset, I have this uh, Turtle Beach Stealth 400 headset. I got this for a steal for $1 at like a little garage sale type thing. Didn't come with anything else. It was just the headset by itself. So I have this little pink aux cable. Obviously, it needs, if you want to actually use it wirelessly, you have to have like a whole dongle, and there's a whole setup on that. But I'm just using it with a aux cable. Works fine. Charges last, I don't know, good amount. Uh, I usually don't really need to charge it, only if I'm usually I don't charge it, I don't have to charge it. And then next, after that, kind of for audio, since I'm, doing headphones, I have these little, Synergy, or whatever it is, but yeah, I have these. Really, the only reason why I use these is, again, they're just speakers, but also because it has volume gain control and a headphone port right there. So that's the only reason why I use that, really. When I'm over at this, the main wall setup, I actually don't really use them that much, only for the port. And the reason why I don't really use that is because I have this uh, stereo receiver that I use instead. So I got a speaker right there, and then two big front speakers right there. So, but when I'm over at my other parents' house, I use these. So, So since about that, next probably controller, which is optional. I have this little, actually it's not an official, it's a not like, it's an official Xbox, but it's not a actual Xbox controller. It's a Power A. It only cost me like 20 bucks. So it was either this or I think try to get a couple dollars for a Steam gift card, but I just got this instead since I didn't have enough money to get the Steam gift card. It's a good deal. Also, it came with a micro USB cable to connect it to your computer. So I kind of use that with the controller, and if I'm not using it for the controller, or I'm not using the controller, then I'll probably just use it to charge that. So since we're kind of doing like the audio type theme, I have this. This is a little pop voice, little lavalier mic, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Comes with, it's a normal 3 audio connector. I don't know how you say it, but it has that for iPhone or for cell phones, and then put that on, and now you can use it for your PC. I mainly just use it for my phone, not my PC, because it picks up really bad. Well, I do use it for like Discord and stuff, but yeah. And this is the power cable for the speakers. A lot of this is just power cable stuff. This is the USB cable. I don't know what connector that is called, but it goes to my M Audio MIDI controller. I got this from a friend. Yeah, since I'm starting to get into more music stuff with like music production type stuff. Next, I have just this little power cable. I'll get into that in a second. It's just a little negative and positive. I actually know it just might be I don't know. But yeah. Has no ground connector, but it has 3 and 1. You can't really use 2 right here because they're just so close apart. But yeah, I'll get into why I have that later. And then I just have like this little phone holder that I have right there. I think I'll move up here since these 2 items correspond with these things up here. This is my second monitor that I use at this setup at this house, but I am going to bring it over to my other parents' house. I already have a monitor over there, so I'm just gonna have a 3 monitor setup over there for now. And this, I don't know the specs. I just got it from a friend. He broke the stand to it, so that's actually why I have that. But he broke the stand to it, so then he just gave it to me. So here's the power cable for that. I just have this little Asus laptop. I actually found this in the garage, my garage here. It actually doesn't work. It doesn't power on. I need to either find a power supply or anything for that. But it is running Windows 7, so it's not... I just use it to prop up this PC, or no, not PC, but monitor. But yeah, I actually kind of want to see if I can get this up and running. Think that would be interesting, see if I can get Windows 10 on it or something. And then, so yeah, yeah. And then I have this Lenovo IdeaPad 110S. Oh, look, it's still on. Alright, but yeah, I use this as my streaming laptop. Need to power that down. there. So yeah, I have the power cable right here. So yeah, I use this as my streaming laptop since I want to use a dual PC since I don't dual PC stream setup because I don't have a capture card. And I also don't have a graphics card as well, which is pretty stupid, but it's whatever. So I have that. And then here are the cables. Here is the PC power cable, then the monitor power cable. Actually, that one goes to, which brings me to this side, the monitors. I have this Asus. It doesn't actually have like a name to it. It's just a whole string of like letters and numbers. It's a 1920 by 1080, I think, monitor. So there's the specs. It's a HDMI monitor. So there's that. That's just the, what is it? I think it's that right there. Or it's one of these that basically is the monitor. It comes with a power connector, DVI, VGA, and HDMI, and then there's your audio. And I think audio in and out. I think, yeah. So I use this as my main monitor for both setups at both houses. This is the monitor that I have to chuck around with me, which is the bigger one. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a hassle to carry around. And again, there's the thing. I actually use DVI on this one, or no, VGA on this, and then HDMI on that over there since it's a HDMI monitor. So yeah, and then here's my main PC, and then I got these two little lamps to light me up when I'm streaming, or just two little desk lamps. In here I have a Ryzen 3 processor. I'm pretty sure it's a Ryzen 3 2200, 2200 with 8 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance kit. It's a 4 gigabyte kit. The speed is, I think, 2666. Yeah. It has a 600 watt EVGA power supply. It's a gigabyte motherboard. I don't know the exact numbers and stuff. I actually have the boxes here. I could show you guys, but I'm good. I got the Ryzen. I don't know what the CPU cooler. Basically, I also have the CPU cooler that comes with the processor on there. Trying to think something else. Oh, I have a 240 gigabyte SSD as my main boot drive with some other stuff in there. I have to clean it up. Clean up the storage on there. It's getting pretty low. Just transferred some Steam stuff, and then I should have a new video coming out about how I took apart a Seagate drive. Let me go over here and show you. Yeah, I took apart this Seagate external drive. It was a 2 terabyte drive. 2 terabyte drive. I took it apart and I stuck it in there. And yeah, pretty sure that's everything. Again, I don't have a GPU or anything. Oh, I guess this also counts, but I have Wi-Fi card in there. I have these two PCI slots are actually gone because I tried to install this graphics card. It's a MSI. It is a MSI twin, like frozen GTX 970 gaming 4G graphics card there. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's really dusty and old. I'm pretty sure it's from like 2013 or something like that. So yeah, it doesn't work for some reason. I'm gonna have to see what check it out and stuff. So I think I covered everything. I just have a power strip over there. So yeah, I think for the most part, yeah, I covered everything. So yeah, that's kind of like my little setup here. My peripherals, my monitors, my pretty much everything. I guess just for one note about this, it's a little Pioneer receiver, VSX. Let me get it to focus there. VSX 452, Dolby Surround. Just that I would like to add that if you guys were really interested in audio receivers. And my phone doesn't want to focus. Okay, there. So yeah, that was everything. If you guys want to see anything else more like this, where I'm kind of showing you guys stuff, or just a little handheld, please let me know down in the comments below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Please like if you like this video. If you for some reason didn't like it, I guess leave a dislike. If you are still sticking around because I don't know why you haven't left yet if you didn't like it. But yeah. Also, I did want to note one thing that is saving me right now, which I'm thankful I collected a lot of, I don't know why, is what I'm using to wrap all these cables all together are these Rainbow Loom, a real throwback to like 20 whatever it was. But yeah, those little tiny rubber bands that we used to make bracelets out of. I started it back up a couple years ago, started making them again, and I just have a whole case full of them. So those come in really handy if you don't have any cable ties or anything. But yeah, so that's my whole setup. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, and actually for streaming, for Facecam, I do use the onboard webcam to this Lenovo. I don't know the specs of the webcam, but yeah, that's what I have. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.